250 years ago, this nation was founded upon an enduring truth, that all people are created equal. Yet from the very beginning, that promise was not extended to all. And for millions of Black Americans, the freedom celebrated in our nation's founding remained out of reach. And for 250 years, America has wrestled with the distance between its ideals and its reality. And no community has challenged this nation to close that gap more faithfully than Black Americans. We endured slavery and segregation. We overcame laws designed to silence our voices and deny our humanity. We organized, we built, we marched, we voted, and we persevered. And even when America fell short on its promise, we never stopped believing in what America could become. So as we commemorate America's 250th anniversary, we know that history is not only something that we inherit, it is something that we shape. And that is why we created Black America 250. Over the course of this project, you will hear from Black Floridians from every corner of our state. Leaders and workers, students and elders, veterans and entrepreneurs, educators, artists, and everyday people. They will share what America means to them, what freedom has meant to their families. These stories remind us that Black history is not confined to the past, but it is still being written every single day.
This country was founded on racism. It was founded on stolen land taken from the inhabitants who were good stewards of this land.
As I think about it in 2026, I have to think about the fact that as a people, number one, we are survivors. We have survived an incredible struggle. Number two, we have always had to fight for our freedom and for our rights, particularly our rights as citizens of these, as yet to be, I think, still not United States of America.
And the fact that I am doing the work that my grandmother trained me to do as a young child because of the fights that she was fighting and the fights that she also sat and watched as a young child growing up are quite astonishing. It is an unfortunate place to be in, but I don't think I'd rather be anywhere else than doing this work that I am doing now.
History has also taught us that African Americans helped build this country with our blood, our sweat, our tears, our brilliance, and our determination.
The values of being American, for me, have always been about freedom, liberty, selflessness, caring so much about others around you, and really trying to build a different type of community that uplifts everyone versus just a select few.
It does appear that all of our progress has been eroded during this administration. We have a lot of work to do.
64 Civil Rights Act, 65 Voting Rights Act, 68 Fair Housing Act, and we are now watching an administration in record time decimate all of those acts.
I wish that we changed the narrative from minority because we're not inferior to anyone. So that's my hope for the next 250 years.
But our story also reminds us that there is still unfinished work, especially when it comes to preserving our historic Black communities and ensuring equity for future generations. There is still power in our past, purpose in our future.
We celebrate what should be and could be this world's greatest experiment of a multiracial, multicultural democracy. We're certainly far from it. We know we've got a long way to go.
My goal is to make sure that I try to inform and instill, especially Black Americans, people that are minority types, to educate them on why it's important for us to be involved in sitting at the table.
I think it's important to be aware of where we've come from, but also how things such as slavery and, not being able to vote, not being able to own things it really wasn't all that long ago.
Black Americans have helped shape this country through resilience, leadership, innovation, faith, and service despite generations of adversity. My election reflects progress, representation, and the continued power of our community voices being heard.
Having the people go from enslavement to emancipation, having people go from oppression to Obama, all of those stories woven it together. We're not a monolith, and we are a diverse and unique, and we are trendsetters.
Many things that we need and that we want, that we have fought to gain, there are people who still are going to be oppressors and opposing for us to continue to move forward.
I'm hoping in the next 250 years, there will be more equality for our race and our gender as a woman, a Black woman.
I think about the fact that we as a generation are given more access than anyone else before, more information, more opportunity, and I know, thus having the resilient community that our houses, our families, and our names are built on, we will thrive in these next 250 years.
As America commemorates 250 years, we honor those who've come before us. We celebrate how far we've come, but we've also recognized that history is not merely something that we inherit. It is something that we shape. And the last 250 years should be our guide to the next 250. It reminds us what happens when we stay silent. It shows us that people who are excluded from the promise of opportunity and representation can go on to make meaningful change. And then it also reminds us that progress is possible when ordinary people choose courage over complacency, and when they choose hope over fear, and justice over indifference. And so may the next 250 years be remembered not only for the progress that we've celebrated, but for the progress that we created, for the barriers that we removed, for the injustices that we confronted, for opportunities that we expanded. This is our history. This is our responsibility. And most importantly, this is our moment. And together, we will help write that next chapter and shape the next 250 years of America.